All right, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna finish the strawberries today. Well, hopefully. On my way, on my way. I had the other chair sitting here. Hello, everybody. So I'm starting a little bit early. It's only 15 minutes early. I tried my best. But the reason I wanted to start early is because I have to end a little early today. Because we're having visitors. We're having a couple friends stop by. They're like driving from Saskatchewan to Vancouver because they drove from Vancouver to Saskatchewan. Now they're driving back to Vancouver and they're stopping here for the night and they're going to be here around 3 to 3:30. So I'm going to just stop at 3 regardless, but it's possible they could be here before 3. But I wouldn't mind stopping right at 3 just so I could like cut up some fruit or something, just prep some snacks. Cut up some strawberries. And it's gonna be Jacob and Taylor. What time is it now? It's 11:45. So we'll get in 3 hours, a little more than 3 hours. But it also depends, like if they get here early, then it's like, bye, peace. So let's do side view. Let's do side view because it's the better view. Let's just do a little zoom in. I don't want to zoom in too much because then it gets a little finicky. Sweet. Okay. I still have all my pencils laying out from last time. You're giving me a nice background stream to put on while I'm con prepping for my first con. Hope it goes well. Hi from South Wales, love the strawberries. Hello. They finally visiting you, you going to kidnap them so they can't leave? Yeah. They'll be the first of our Vancouver friends to see the house other than Alex, because he did stop by. He had a layover, like a 5-hour layover at the Calgary airport, and so we picked him up and took him back to our place, showed him around, and we went out for food. And so he was the first to see, and Jacob and Taylor will be the first of the Vancouver friends to spend the night. Okay, let me grab some of these greens. I was working on the leaves when we last left off, so. So yeah, I'm like, the plan is to finish this today, but I was like not thinking ahead, like, oh yeah, we have guests. So will I finish it? I don't know. I feel like it's doable. It depends. I don't know. With the pencil layers, it's kind of hard to know. But there's repeating objects, so you only have to figure out what you're doing for one and then just repeat that on the other ones. Or just work all of them at the same time, you know? Baylee, thank you for the 1 month. Good night from Israel. Good night. Can't wait till the new sketchbook is out. The design is cute. Oh, speaking of that, there are updates. They're done being made and they're gonna ship soon. So I'm very excited. And yeah, it'll be my first time getting them shipped here. Although my quote for the shipping was cheaper than last time. I was scared it was gonna be more expensive because like it gets sent on a boat to Vancouver, but then I lived in Vancouver, like Burnaby technically, but I lived in Metro Vancouver. And so they just had to truck it across the city to me. Now they gotta truck it from Vancouver all the way to Calgary, which is like 11 to 12 hours, depending how much you stop. So I was expecting a hefty bill, but maybe just freight shipping prices have gone down because everything got real expensive during COVID. So maybe things are starting to recover. I can see a different green in here. Where is that this one? Oh, I have a couple other ones sitting here. A few, actually. Ah! I can see a more saturated green in these leaves. Can't wait to see them in the vlogs. Yay! I can't wait to see them in person. Like, I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what they look like because they sent me a video. But it's hard to know because, like, the colors change throughout the video as their phone camera adjusts. So I'm like mostly I'm curious about how the red of the strawberries, because it looks like a pretty vibrant red and I wanted it a little dark. But I did bring that up to them when they sent me the first embroidery sample. They're like, it looks just like your picture you sent. And I was like, okay. I dropped that, but it got them to change the fabric because they used a really light pink for the fabric. And I was like, no, no, no. That's going to get so dirty. Yeah, the sketchbook design is this middle piece right here, this strawberry. Let me see if I can bring up that video without just like exposing. Whoa. Wait, what was that?
He's bouncing off my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides. I can hardly breathe when he's pumping deep inside.
I haven't posted to TikTok in over a month and then I come back with this. Anyway, follow me on TikTok, Baylee J Art. Do you mean t-shirts for the strawberries Bronwyn? I'm not sure what I'm doing with t-shirts. Because t-shirts aren't good for like a big embroidery design. But I'm like, I have a heat press now. I can do transfers of various types. Or do smaller embroidered stuff on tees. I don't really know what I'm doing with that. But there will be something similar to this on sweaters. Bouncing off booty cheeks. You're foul. Hey, Kevin. I also moved to good Alberta when you did last year. Winter was rough compared to Ontario. Lol, what did you think? I mean, the winter was fine for me. Like, I grew up in this kind of weather because I'm from Saskatchewan, which has very similar winters. If anything, they're colder than Calgary winters. At least where I lived. And then I also lived in Alberta for a long time. Like I moved there in grade 10. So I was there for grade 10, 11, 12, and then my first 2 years of college. So like 5 years I lived in Alberta. So I'm like, I don't know. It's normal to me. Good morning from Singapore. Good morning. Just came across that song on my For You page. And for some reason that video, well, I know why, but like also don't understand why. It says I use the filter Shrek in Your Room. And I did not, but the video I took the sound from, because like I didn't go to the original sound bite first. Like I have a couple of them liked, but I like went to my most recent one and clicked the sound bite to use it. And it was automatically applying the Shrek in Your Room filter because the other guy used it. And so I removed the filter. I removed it, but it still says Shrek in Your Room, which is funny because there is a Shrek at the end of the video. Ah! Kisses on my bussy. It pans over to Shrek, so that's what's funny about that. Is it pans over to the Shrek art, so Shrek is in your room. I don't know. It's mysterious, but oh yeah, okay, I was gonna go check my... Sorry. Let me find that video. My screen brightness is so low. Oh. The pink of the cloth looks really good, actually. Oh my god. Okay. So here's Witch Hat, because I'm restocking Witch Hat. I don't have autofocus on, sorry. And then, yeah, there's the strawberry ones. A lot of them are face down. But, strawberry sketchbooks. That's the video I got. So the red I think is a little bright, but at the same time that's cute. But for this I'm going darker. So not all the strawberry stuff's gonna look exactly the same. Looks at Baylee suspiciously. Sometimes TikTok just messes up. Good evening from London. Beautiful books. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm restocking Witch Hat with white paper only because it is a 500 quantity minimum per variant. So I can't restock cream and white. So Witch Hat is white only, and then strawberry will have the option of white paper, cream paper, or dotted white, like a bullet journal. So yeah, people have been requesting the dotted. I'm finally doing it because I figured at first I was like, no way, I can't order like 1,500 of a design. But the way it's been going with my sketchbooks is I order 1,000 and then they sell out quickly and I restock another 500. So I was like, well, I basically am ordering 1,500 of each sketchbook. So let's just order 1,500 from the get-go. And then I've got the 3 different papers. Excited for the dotted ones. I'm curious how popular they'll be compared to the regular. I've also had requests for just like regular notebook. So I guess dotted is the closest to that because having ruled paper would be a whole other variant. How did I get that color? I'm like, this doesn't look the same as that one. Not that it needs to, but it's kind of baffling. This is the most saturated green I have. It's kind of helping. At least the most saturated one that's still sitting out from last week. I purposely left these out. I didn't get a chance to work on any other kind of art. I hardly got the chance to work on anything because we were gone again this last weekend. So back-to-back weekends we were gone, and then we got more stuff coming up. Speaking of weekends, this weekend, this Friday, game stream. I was gonna say that right at the very start of the video. Game stream this Friday. Because I'm home this Friday, finally. And it'll make it 4 weeks since the last game stream, so. I have a dotted witch hat book for my bullet journal. Oh, I'd love a dotted witch hat. Yeah. There will not be any dotted witch hat ones. Since I can only order one variant, I went with just... I mean, I'm sure maybe I could eventually sell more witch hat. It's a good design. But gotta move onward and upward to new designs. Let's use a little bit, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did use this orange. I even did a little bit on the outlines of the leaf, kind of overhanging, but then I realized that's gonna get cropped off because I'm gonna be scanning this and removing the white background. So having the colorful edges is kind of pointless. But if I was doing some kind of background on here, then it would be nice. You can't really see this orange, but I guess you can't really see it in the original either. All right. Cool. Maybe just a bit more blendy here. This looks a bit streaky. Loving the artwork, thank you. Okay, I think that leaf is pretty much good. Next. The next two I might just do together, which is probably what I should have done on the first one for the sake of consistency. Because there are so many greens on the desk here. Although not every leaf has to look exactly the same color. I fall into that trap a lot. And I'm falling into it right now. Like, some of the leaves should be slightly different green, you know? Yeah, maybe I will just do this one in its entirety. I feel like they're still going to look pretty similar to each other in the end, but we'll work one leaf at a time. There's no maximum members. Whoever joined as a member joins. Yeah, no maximum. Although I don't know if it's available in every country. People were saying, like some people were telling me when I first brought up the membership that it isn't available in their country. I'm not sure what their country is, but that was the big deciding factor to not lock the game streams behind membership. It's kind of like the idea of them being tucked away because they're like, I'm kind of a degenerate in those streams. I was like, maybe I should lock them behind membership, but they're just open to everyone. Are the dot book papers thick paper and can you use water-based media? They are thick. Not really recommended for like watercolor. You can get away with it, but it's not as good as like a watercolor book, for example. Especially if you do washes, I highly recommend against doing any kind of washes on the paper. Like I did some watercolor stuff, but I was working like one little section at a time. Don't just like take your watercolor and just whoosh, soak the paper. It's yeah, it's like you can get away with it in terms of a sketchbook, but it's not ideal for watercolor. But like when you say water-based, like a water-based marker is fine. You might eventually soak through the paper, like you probably want a scrap piece underneath or something like that, and like alcohol-based markers. But it's pretty thick paper. What was the... Me forgetting the weight of my own. Okay, hold on, let me check the label. Yeah, 200 G... Oh, I did only put it in GSM. I was like, how come I don't know how many pounds it is? The listing probably says. But 200 GSM. Although pounds is annoying because there's like different... There's like cover pound or there's text pound. It's like GSM is just a better indicator of thickness. It's more consistent. We got a heist. We're getting a game stream this Friday and we got a sneak peek of sketchbooks. Yeah. All these goodies to make up for the fact that today's stream will be shorter. Although, when I first decided to do these streams, I thought they would be around the 2 to 4 hour mark. And so far they've all been pretty long. It's also because I've been doing stuff that is more time consuming, like the art, or that one day I had a whole bunch of orders to package. Although I'm sure there would be some shorter ones. Like I've yet to do this, but there could be some where it's sort of like just me sitting here and it's a business Q&A kind of thing. So then I can focus more on what I'm saying and answering the questions if I'm not multitasking. But it could be like, okay, let's talk about... Or like I could limit it to certain specific topics, like let's talk taxes. Although I'd be kind of scared to do that because I'm not an accountant. Also, what's interesting is YouTube streams have a Q&A feature where you can ask a question or like you can... I guess you can ask a question and people can submit responses, or they can submit their own questions, sort of thing. Like instead of all the questions just being in chat and then they scroll past and you miss them or forget about them, I open a separate window and I can see the list of questions. And so that would be really helpful for one of those streams. Moving this Friday, sad face. Wait, a sad move? You don't want to move? Watching a color is fascinating. Trying to add like a little white edge along those dark lines. Little highlight. Hee hee hee. No good move. good move, but miss game stream. Oh, I get what you're saying now. Because you'll be busy Friday, so you'll miss it. Rip. We'll miss ya. Do you know when the next sketchbook will come out? I don't know when exactly, but it's shipping now, so I'm not going to commit to a date until I have them on hand, because the shipping process can be kind of erratic, a bit random. So I don't want to commit to a date and then be like, just kidding, I don't have them yet. But it should I should hopefully have them on hand within 2 months, like ideally before that, but yeah. See, some of this looking a little unblended. The Curse of Lord Chiselton teaser trailer debuting here Friday. Oh my god, we're getting a teaser already. Oh. Perry makes, well, first of all, fanfic, but also fan movies. We've had 2 Baylee J movies already, and they're amazing. And some of the sound bites that I have available for my streams are from those. This drawing's looking so good now. Thank you. The pencil really brings it to life, especially since the marker is just flat color. Oh, I gotta be careful. This is kind of burnished now, so it's not really soft lines. Okay, I'll leave it at that, and I can... Ah! I made a line at the last second. Okay, well, I didn't do any orangey, although again, you don't really see the orange. But it's there in spirit. Bumble Baylee J movies, when was this? I mean, there have been a couple. The one... Did the last one premiere on my birthday last year too? That seems so long ago. I don't know. Time flies when you're having fun, eh? Don't see anywhere to join as a member. It's possible it's not. Well, Google if it's even available in your country. Say, are YouTube memberships available in blank? Does the paper end up getting too packed with color where pencils don't show up? I mean, in a way, yeah. I mean, they kind of still show up, but it's the surface is getting so smooth that it's not like nicely blending. And this is mixed media paper, so it's smoother than that cold press watercolor paper I sometimes use. Like Tulip Bun was on the watercolor. This is a bit smoother, and so there's not as much tooth to pick up the pencil. I got a taste in my mouth. Forget you. Thank you so much for the 1 month. I swear I just tasted remnants of teeth whitening gel. I used some yesterday because I bought this teeth whitening kit over a year ago. And I'm finally using it. I used it yesterday, but not today. And like I could just taste it in my mouth all day yesterday. And just now I got a random flavoring. Like it slid out from under my gums or something. Just like... Jamie Marie, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. They're going to Haley Ring, Iarimar, Bronwyn, Jennifer Guisti, and Natasha Carver. My heart can't take that. I'm listening to a little delayed to prevent buffering, and your answer came when Baylee said you write fanfic. Now it makes sense. Perry says, they're on my channel, last 2 uploaded things. Yeah, just click his username. It'll take you there. They used to be unlisted back in the day. But now they're not. You're on it at the perfect time. Got my wisdom teeth out. Oof. Here's to a speedy recovery. Hopefully not too much pain. Hopefully no dry sockets. Oh, can't click usernames. What? Yeah, I might show up just searching Baylee J movie. You'll be glad to hear I'm finally done with married men, all men for now anyway. Oh my god. Does this mean you're going after married women? Or just taking a break? Points command doesn't work anymore. You have, because it's too spammy. You gotta go to the loyalty store to see it. See your points. Or gamble. Had a heartbreak recently. Never again. From now on, it's strictly physical. Why is it so hard to cut a curved line with a box cutter? I mean, for cutting something thick, then yeah. Well, I guess even if it's something thin, it's probably gonna try to like push the paper around. It's like, you can't win. I mean, I guess at that point, scissors are a better option, but why? Why? Marbled Red, thank you for the membership. Cutting cardstock. I feel like a craft knife would be a little easier to use than a box cutter for that, but you just gotta use what you got, you know? Had mine done. One was crooked and sideways. Wait, what are we talking about? Yay, strawberries. My cat Thomas is watching so intently.
It's the month of June and you know what that means. Everything is gay now, yes, everything.
Oh, Friday will still be June. I was just thinking about the soundbite. I'm like, oh. It'll be more expensive after June's over.
It's the month of June and you know what that means. Everything is gay now, yes, everything.
Rebecca, thank you for the 1 month. I cannot wait for people's 2-month to test out the text-to-speech. I thought it would be on the first renewal that we would get that. But the alerts detect the subs differently. They see your 1-month anniversary as a new sub for some reason. So we wait. Get a bit more green in the dark depths. The black areas look a little grainy because the color underneath is quite a bit lighter. Oh, that kind of likes being able to see some of that texture. Okay. That looks pretty good. And it actually doesn't look that different from this leaf because I was scared I was going to have to redo this one because this was sort of the test leaf. But it looks similar enough that it's fine. Maybe it's just a little bit more black in the crack. Bobby says I don't do birth control. I got spayed after my 3rd. Spayed. You just earn Baybucks by being present, but to check your balance in the loyalty store, you'll have to log in with your YouTube channel. Okay, well, while we've got these greens out, let's do these leafy bits. Now I can't gamble. You can, there's a cooldown though. A global cooldown. When I do short little fast strokes, it shakes the monitor and makes a noise. Shoosh. I wish there was a global cooldown, hashtag climate change. They have a list next to the choices. You do not have to log. Oh, other people said you had to. I don't know. Just got a nail fungus ad for this stream. Hey, rude YouTube, just because my nails are chipping. I painted them with regular polish because I didn't want to redo my gels yet. Because I want them fresh for my friend's wedding. So I haven't done them yet. But the way this is chipping off is so gross. It's like chunky. It looks like concrete. There's a bunch of little holes, but then also like areas where it's been chipped off, there's like pinprick remnants. So they're patchy remnants combined with little holes showing up in them. It just looks disgusting. Oh, I got French tips. Also, I may have had a Red Bull before the stream. So. Because I was like, I could have it during the stream, but especially because today's stream's going to be kind of short. Like, I need to drink it beforehand. But I had a coffee before that, and I have another coffee next to me, and I'm like, was this a good idea to have a second coffee? Get an emery board, file them off. The polish? I mean, I would just use nail polish remover. Unless you mean the tips of my nails. I don't want boy nails. I want them long for when I do the gel. I don't want stubby little nail biter nails. Listen, I have chubby fingers. I need the length. Oh, I was gonna order some crew necks the other day and I didn't. I mean, I can do that tomorrow. Crew necks and then samples of the other sweater types and maybe even a shirt sample or two. I don't know, because this website I'm getting the sweatshirts from, it's more of like a premium blank website. I haven't even researched the t-shirts yet. Research the t-shirts. So I'm like, do I want those or do I just want like Bella and canvas? I don't know. That's what the samples are for, man. My cat is old and I spoiled her too much, but she's my baby. Impossible to spoil a cat. Like to spoil them too much, is what I mean. They deserve everything in the world. Real drama queen. Imagine a pumpkin patch design on a burnt orange sweater. Oh, I have like so many Halloween-y sweaters I would love to do. I don't know what's gonna get done this year though, because like we're probably cutting it too close. I said no seasonal item. I know I said no seasonal items this year, but if it was a sweater or something, I could make it work. I just wouldn't be able to make that many because you have to start in advance to like get some pre-made. But yeah, with the timing of everything, there might not be anything. But some of the designs I have in mind could like work year round. Even if it's like a black cat or something. It's not necessarily Halloween-y. Weenie. Autumn is a state of mind, not a season. True. Okay. Well, while we're here, I should just do this. No. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this part. So everything else is kind of outliney. Like the flowers are outlined, the leaves are outlined. So I guess the stems would also be outlined. Just blend the end of it a little bit. Add some highlight. And maybe a touch of pink, the lighter pink. Okay. See, this needs an outline too. It can be subtle, but I mean, I'm using black. That's not that subtle. Because it kind of looks outlined already because the marker underneath is pretty dark. Oh, I didn't add any pink on here. Or did I? No. Oh, I don't think so. If I did, I can't see it. Call my dentist because they were asking for info for my health insurance to see if it covers the dental visit. But if it doesn't cover, it's $59. That kind of seems like a good price. I mean, I paid for a dentist visit once, like for a cleaning. And it was 200 and some. And this was like 10 years ago. Question, I did my first live and was wondering how you get around copyright with music on your lives. I'm using music I've licensed from Epidemic Sound. So I'm paying a monthly fee for the license to use this music. Okay, cute. Did I do the outline too dark on this? I don't know. I like it. But I guess while I'm here, I should do all the stringy bits, hey? Left my cat at my parents' today because of the move. Now I'm scared of all the weird noises because it's not them. Oh my god, it's just so true. Cause it's like, once you have cats, you just blame any sound you hear on the cats. So the fact that they're not there. Ghosty's coming to get you. Got back from some impromptu book shopping. It's Ghost Malone. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to pee again already. I peed right before the stream started, but I did have a coffee and a Red Bull, and now I'm working my way through another coffee, so that's probably why. Yay for hydration. Okay, maybe blend out the bottom a little bit like I did with the other one. Oh, I specifically did a black line around the bottom, which is increasing the contrast. Do you guys think the view is okay, or do you want me to try zooming in a bit more? I kind of like how more of it's visible at any given time, but maybe it's a little... You know what, I'm going to go in a little bit more, actually. Let's do it a little bit. Oh, because of that, I might up the brightness, because the more you zoom in, the darker the video gets. But I don't want it to look... No. Because I noticed, like, looking back on the footage from my last one, there were a lot of points where the footage was too bright. It's because the sun keeps coming and going, but today the sky's a little more clear, so it should be a little more consistent. Just gonna go to the bathroom real quick, just to pee. Lucky Ladybug, thank you for the 1 month. Are the fires up there all gone because I'm too lazy to Google? Probably not.
It's the month of June and you know what
Fires
that
usually burn all
means.
summer, so.
Everything is gay now, yes, everything.
And they started early this year, so. We're just entering prime wildfire season. Take this off. I also just felt a bubble. Oh, I was like, why do I feel a bubble under my paper? Piece of string from the little doggy lawn ornament. Which I gave to my mom on the weekend. That's why I was like, I need to paint this now. In the last vlog, I didn't really want to say, because I don't like to say what I'm leaving for the weekend, but So I'm realizing now I didn't fix this petal outline after coloring the leaves. But I was trying to get that doggy painted before that weekend so I could bring it to my mom. Fireworks have officially started. Look extra pretty today. Thank you, Eric. Minnesota's getting hit with the bad air quality alerts and hazy, garbage-smelling air. No, garbage-smelling ones are the worst.
It's the month of June and you know what that means. Everything is gay now, yes, everything.
Currently drawing whilst watching this. There's a heist! Okay, that was good, but I want some lines a bit darker. Oh, I thought I didn't do pink on here. That's the lighter pink. Well, both kind of work because this green is lighter than the other green. Okay. I'm like trying to get this done before 3 o'clock, but I guess if I'm not done, I'm not done. I still have to do the finishing touches on that rectangle rain one, so if I gotta finish off this one off stream, then so be it. But yeah, for those who weren't here earlier, I have to end by a certain time because I have some friends who are coming to visit. And they said they'd be here around 3 to 3:30. And that's just an estimate. So I'm going to stop at 3 no matter what. But if they're here before that, then I'll be stopping the stream before that. And for reference, it's 12:37. So is there more to that song? Yeah. It's, let me find it. To properly credit. Well, I think at the loyalty store, it says the guy's username in it. Oop. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna get a copyright claim for that audio. Wait, how many views does this have now? 622. Okay. I'm just going to my likes to find the song. His TikTok account is Kevin James Thornton. And I think the song's also on Spotify. I don't know what it's called. Probably Everything is Gay or Everything's Gay Now. I'm sure if you looked at his name, you'd find it. So that's the song. You have 384 friends here at the moment. Doesn't we count? Sorry, Jacob and Taylor. You can just watch me live stream. You're outnumbered. Must miss all the great large group of friends you guys had in Vancouver. Yeah, like we have a group chat, so we still keep in touch on the daily. But it's like, when they have their gatherings together, it's just, I guess, so much FOMO. I'm like, I want to be there. Although I was also there recently. And I'll be going back again for our friend's wedding. Hold on, I want to see if there's any new comments on the Bowser video. I think the key to get me to post more on TikTok is just film stuff with my phone because it's so much easier that way. But it's hard when I'm taking like art footage or something. But there's so many other little quick things I can do. I have to keep in mind it's like it's not the same as YouTube, you know? It's a completely different thing. No new comments. Quick, everyone go comment on my TikTok to boost it. FaceTime on a tripod. We have done FaceTimes. Mainly for things like our Christmas gift exchange. We were still part of that, even though we were away. Was there something else? Maybe I'm just thinking of a previous year where, like during COVID, where we didn't have our usual Christmas gathering. We just did a Zoom call. Maybe I'm thinking of that. I wasn't expecting that song on the Bowser TikTok. I was like, I just need to do something with this sound. And so I was like, oh, I got some art for that. Yeah. Oh, I've got some art for that. See, look, I've got all this old art that would make good content. I feel like a lot of good content too would be like throwback style stuff. Like either to the Zed Kitty Zed stuff or just my older YouTube videos in general. In March, I was actually going to do a thing where I post a TikTok every single day. And then I got busy with something. I forget what. Maybe the Duckies. When did those Duckies come out? I don't know. I think they came out early April. And I was like, well, rip to this. But I'm like, I just got to film with my phone. Even if the camera's not the best, it's like, if the footage is a little low quality, it's better than not posting at all. And I'm also thinking, okay, that's a motivator for me to replace my phone sooner because I wanted a new one this year anyway, and now I've cracked up the screen real bad. Yeah, it's not even in focus. I don't know. You're not gonna see it. You're at least from my angle, this looks like a pristine screen. It's cracked all over. Yeah, I've seen the Mario movie. I quite liked it. It's just like a fun kind of fluff movie, you know? Lots of references in there for Mario fans. My one complaint is I wish they wouldn't use like mainstream music in it. I wish they would have just used Mario remixes. Because like the songs they chose to were ones you hear all the time in movies, and it's just like, okay, it's taking me out. Like, stick to Mario music, okay? And there was Mario music in it, but I'm just saying those like mainstream licensed songs. It's like, please stop this. Stop this at once! I wish Yoshi was in it. Oh, someone didn't stick to the end of the credits. Someone didn't stick around to the end of the credits. Spoiler alert. So yeah, I'm like, does this mean they're making another one? You can't just tease Yoshi at the end and then not bring him out. I did. Wanted more of Yoshi. I think a second was confirmed. Ooh. Big excite. Wait. How come this one's already started? Maybe I was doing a bit of both at the same time. I hear little claws. We just trimmed your claws, Kiki. Like, what the fuck? Also, they've been extra stabby these last couple days, so I'm like, oh, she needs another trim, but we just trimmed your claws. I didn't trim enough, I guess. Bouncing off my booty while he's pumping deep inside. That song's in my head now. He's bouncing off my booty while he's pumping deep inside. Why, baby, why? Re-downloaded Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Oh my god. I don't think I even have it on this phone. I mean, I probably did at one point, unless I'm just thinking of my old phone. My beautiful... I like spent money in game to get a certain furniture set. And then I stopped playing shortly after that. I need to revisit it. I'm painting with my new paintbrush. Pencil on top looking great. Thank you. Do Kiki and Minna behave when you trim their claws? Not really. They used to be a lot better about it, but as the years have gone on, they've gotten more and more fussy, and I've never nicked the quick, as far as I know. Like, they would have reacted, and I don't trim that much off. And I can see they're quick because they have white nails. But anyway, they just got more fussy, because Kiki used to be pretty good and Midna would be a bit fussy, but now they both just try to escape. So what we do now is I'll get Christian to hold them on their back, like hold them like a baby, and then I get it done quick. What? Her new thing these days, like the last 2 or 3 weeks, is that she needs a whole bunch of pets first thing in the morning. So it'll be like 6 in the morning and she's crawling all over me and stabbing me with her claws and being like, "Rah, rah," and I'm like, leave me alone. Like throwing her off of me. How rude. Come over to your bed. Good girl, Kiki. Oh, good girl. See, you get pets if you're over here. Yes. She's not actually in the bed, but she's close enough. She's right on the edge of the table. It's a short stream today, Kiki. I'm trying to finish this before Jacob and Taylor get here. I mean, I shouldn't rush the artwork. It's going to take me as long as it's going to take me, but... I also just want it done so I can scan it, clean it up, get some stuff ordered. I would at least like to do washi and notepad right off the bat and a sticker. Even Kiki got white nails. Because her skin is white. I don't know if nail color is dependent on skin color or what, but... Can cats even have dark claws? Like, I know dogs do most of the time, but... Can cats have dark claws? Hey, Rudy Ruff. My kitty girl bites me if I try to clip nails. Have you guys seen those little harnesses you can get that suspend your cat so you can clip their nails? So they're like hanging in the air. My cat always gets tired of being held after I've clipped the nails on 3 paws and leaves before I can do the last one. We mostly trim their front ones. We don't trim the back ones as often, but I was looking at them yesterday and I was like, yeah, the back ones are due for a trim, little kick. Why can't you just scratch your scratching post more? Jeez. Only seen white clear on cats. Yeah, I think me too. I don't think I've ever seen a cat with dark claws. And I used to shadow at a vet clinic, so I've seen a lot of cat claws. My kitty has one black pad. The Kiki's pads are black. But not the claws. Cute berries. Thanks. He's bouncing off my booty. It's stuck in my head. These stems are getting skinnier and skinnier as I go. These ones are thick. But I guess it makes sense for like a bigger strawberry to have a bigger stem. Whatever. If the pink strawberries are supposed to be unripe ones, shouldn't the seeds be dark? I don't know. I just wanted 2 different colors. But I suppose it makes sense they'd be unripe. The yellow's cuter. Because unripe ones are green. At least these ones are. Favorite fruit? I think raspberries. My fiance told me to get on my Uber early to get to work, but I don't want to arrive too early. I'd get bored. My 1-year-old cat won't stop pooping on the floor. His litter box being scooped daily and is clean. You can get light pink strawberries and they still have yellow seeds. Well, there we go. I just want something that looks cute. Macy Jane, thank you for the membership. I was just randomly thinking back to the person. I was thinking about the music, and then I was thinking about the person who was like, how can you play the music? And it made me think. Because I was complaining in my last vlog that, or the last stream, that the streams were getting demonetized. The last one did not. Okay. Well, actually, we have these little, let's do these little stems. When she goes, oh, I expect her to go, I can hear my own heart breaking, or whatever she says in that other song. I think it's the same artist. Are you a tiny whiny? Oh, beep. Oh, she's so baby. She is so little. Can you get a copyright strike or demonetized for singing a song? Probably. Like, I know that was an issue back in the day with cover artists on YouTube. I don't know if it's how strictly that's enforced these days or how well the system can detect that. Like, it'd probably have to be manually claimed. There's a guy out there with a high-vis vest and he's holding his phone like this. Like he's either talking into it or he's gonna take a picture or he's taking a video. Maybe he saw a little ducky swimming in the water. Maybe he's FaceTiming someone. He's like, I found it. I found Baylee's house. I think he's talking on the phone. Okay. Ring nice. My ring? Thanks. On break at work and wanted to catch the stream. Listen, I denounce the official categories for what's a fruit, what's a vegetable. Because there's like the scientific classification, but then there's just like the layman's classification. And we don't need to bring the scientific classification into this. They're like, oh, a strawberry's not a fruit, but a cucumber is. And I'm like, I refuse to listen to you. Kiki, I think you're sitting on my black pen. Oh, found it. Excuse me. She's almost visible. She's visible here. Oh, but she's small. You got a few white hairs, Kiki. I'm just gonna color them in. To me, if it's sweet, it's fruit. If not, veg. Exactly. Although I still consider tomato a vegetable too, even though it's not. And it's pretty sweet. But other than that, I agree with the general classification. You're not going on my back. You're not. I'm wearing a thin shirt. Your nails are daggers right now. No. No, Kiki. No. No. You stay down. Avocado. I don't even know. Avocado's a hybrid. Excuse me, I don't need your help coloring. She's rubbing her face against the pencil. Yes, you're sweet baby. You're not going on my shoulders though. No, you're not. Your fur is all over my face, making me itchy. Ooh. She's like, I missed it. She's rubbing her head on my hand. Literally like that, but against the pencil. Me? Okay, you get a few minutes. And then you're out of here. Because she's not going to stop. We should at least put a paper down to cover the glare. Kayla, thank you for the membership. And Taikit, thank you for the 1 month. All right, Kiki, get your pets in now. Keek now or forever hold your peace. Get it out of your system. She's like, no, I only want what I can't have. I like how cats try to help you draw, whereas dogs will try to sabotage the drawing. Oh, she's trying to sabotage. She's definitely trying to sabotage. Oh my god. Your fur is tickling my face. Zoom out a bit more. Boop, boop. Oh, she's precious. Wait, what are these hearts appearing in the corner of my chat window? I think Kiki and me were separated at birth. Also need consistent pets and pats and scratches. Will you do an oil painting live stream? Oh yeah, probably at some point. I'm kind of itching to do another painting, honestly. Why, baby, why? Why, baby, why? Got your tail. Now what? Well. Oh my god, she sees her own tail wagging on the screen. She's looking at it, I think. She's looking over at the computer monitor like, what's that? Maybe? I think she's looking at it. I'm kind of getting distracted. All right. You gonna go look out the window? Now you look at your own tail again. I really thought she was gonna go look out the window.
June, and you know what that means. Everything is gay now, yes, everything.
Even Kiki? Okay. So anyway, we'll keep the top-down view zoomed out a little bit, so because I feel like we're mostly gonna be doing side view anyway because of the pencil work. Because if I do top-down, you can't really see what I'm doing. Because my hand covers it. Oh my god. Speaking of covered, I'm covered in fur. Why, baby, why? No one is safe from June. Okay, I accidentally used the light pink and now it looks stupid. Try to erase it. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Okay. I'm just like, what time is it based on how much progress I've made? Yes, Kiki, give us nothing. Have to go, unfortunately, have work today. See you, Anna. I'll be back on Friday. I'm streaming Friday, everybody. Just a reminder. For those who were not here earlier, game stream Friday. Now, I might try to limit it to 12 hours because that's the limit. I mean, yeah, I guess I could go over and just cut off the end. But also, it's like, I should be responsible and go to bed by then. Well, I'll always stay up after the stream ends for like an hour to decompress a little bit. Like social decompression. So it's like a reasonable time to stop. It'd be midnight, so I'm in bed by 1. And then I don't destroy my Saturday. But I guess if we're having good times, we keep the good times rolling. But the VOD can only be 12 hours, so. Those leaves look superb, Sophie. Thanks, Sophie. I like this song. So YouTube can upload more than 12 hours for a video, but not for a stream.
It's the month of June and you know what that means.
Can you go above 12 for a regular video?
Everything is gay now, yes, everything.
How rude, YouTube. Eighth place now. We didn't die. Wait, did everybody survive? The heist? I think my shadow got a little too dark. I'm just trying to lighten it a little bit to try to match the other one. But again, they don't have to match. Baylee. The colors don't have to be consistent between each one. In fact, it'd probably look better if they were not. The song has country vibes. He's bouncing off my booty while he's bouncing. Art looking smexy as always. Thank you. And hello. Lo-fi hip-hop stream got stopped and you could rewatch that. It was definitely more than 12 hours. Oh, she's chirping. Do you see something? Did you see Birdie? And she stopped. She's like, no cameras, please. Okay, good. I was like, just making sure you can't see into my neighbor's yard. I feel like that'd be an invasion of privacy. I mean, you can see the side of their shed, but that goes right up to the fence. Ooh, a truck going by. Hey, that's illegal. Probably park staff. They need to come weed this tree area. They like maintained this so nicely last year. Well, nicely. And then I don't know if they're trying to get grass to grow in there so it's not dirt around that cluster of trees, but I like the look of the dirt. In fact, I kind of want to get some red mulch. The same way like our neighbors take care of this one tree patch and add red mulch to it. And it looks so good, and I'm like, we need that over there. That one looks ugly. It's looking extra ugly. I should just get a high-vis vest and go out there and just make it look the way I want. Like it's city property, but like, if I put on a high-vis vest, no one will question me. Every time I see you do art, I feel like I could do art. Then I remember I have no talent. You're not born with the ability to do art. It's all about practice. Like you'll never do art if you never learn it. It's like playing an instrument, you know? You gotta learn. Freaking kicky hairs. Freaking kicky hairs. Where is she? Jumping up to these greens. I guess the berry part, the fleshy bits will be done last. Maybe it will make it in time. It depends how long the strawberries take. It's a pretty big surface area. And I don't know, I mean, if I finish, I can bust out that, like I finished early, I can bust out that other artwork that I technically didn't finish. It just needs some finishing touches, you know. You get to the loyalty store through using the loyalty command, exclamation mark loyalty. And there is a cooldown on that, so if someone just used it, you can't use it immediately after, but you can just scroll up in that case to get the link. I think the cooldown is like 2 minutes, so it can't go too far.
If I'm lucky, Mr. Talent will rub his tentacles on my art.
I'm like, what if I just wedge a piece of cardboard or like cardstock? Wait, let me just see what part's rattling. Like, is the base of this monitor rattling or is it the top? Like, I think a lot of the sound comes from the base sticking to the plastic cover of the table. Maybe? I mean, if I can test...
Nice.
I could test this by putting a piece of paper under it. Ugh. still creaking a little bit, but we'll see if that helps. Cause like, yeah, the monitor itself can creak because the top of it can move. But I think what I was mostly hearing was the base sticking to the plastic cover, just like, okay. Moved it a little bit though. Okay. I miss clips. The ones that made me laugh the most is one of Baylee staring at the camera like Samara from The Ring. It'd be fun to include some stream highlights in the vlogs. I mean, I did that, for example, for like the under the stairs moment, but I can't add markers, because on Twitch, you could add a stream marker. So I made a shortcut button on my stream deck. So if I push the button, it would add a marker. So then when I went to look at the VOD, there would be like a little line on the timeline being like, okay, here's where you added a marker. And I could also see where other people clipped stuff. So yeah, I kind of miss that too. Because the only way for me to do it now would be like manually marking down a time, or you could maybe program something. Maybe when you hit a button, it records the time, but it would have to know when you're going live. And, I don't know. Yeah. Just the strawberries I got from Costco, they were so big, they looked mutated. My favorite strawberries are ones that are dark red, because they're sweeter. The ones that have like a bunch of white in the middle, they're so sour. Like, because they pick them so early. I mean, the best ones are ones you grow in your own garden. But if they look like this, that's when you know they're good. Like right before they start to rot. When you bite into one and it's almost red throughout, oh, those are the good ones. But you can't really tell just by looking at them. Like you can tell which ones are darker, but you don't know how much white's in the middle. I don't want my strawberries sour. I want them sweet, like they're intended to be.
It's the month of June and you know what that means. Everything is gay now, yes, everything.
So excited for Jacob and Taylor to get here. I have to go have a parcel to post. See you, Mad Wild. There are white sweet straws. I'd really like to try them. Wait, like they're white on the outside? Hey Zante. Hi, I'm new. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Is this the last stream that the June emote will play in? It'll still be available on Friday. I think I will just make the price of a regular one. Because part of me is like, ooh, it'd be kind of fun to disable it so it's like a special thing just for June every year. But at the same time, it's like, well, might as well leave it up. But the price would be bumped up to like 500 points or something. Because it's especially discounted so that people would use it a lot this month. That's only 10 Baybucks. Whereas normally the cheapest soundbite is like 100 or 150. And that's for really short ones, like the nice. The longer they are, the more they cost. Hey, Teresa. McKenna, hey, hey. It's so cute how close your group is. Hope I'm able to find that one day. Oh, the song is called Gay Oil Change. Oh, I saw that mentioned in the comments and I thought that was just like saying a lyric. I was like, yeah, that's one of the lyrics. But that's the name of the song. Okay. McKenna, thank you for the 1 month. Is Jacob coming to your house? So exciting. Yes. And Taylor. And they're going to spend the night too. The strawberries look like velvet. Like this stem, like I'm trying to blend it out so the stem's not so light on dark, but at the same time the edges are feathering. It's just, the edges are blending in, you know. Because like the color of the stem should blend in a bit, but we're sort of cartoonifying these, you know. I have my flower now. When will I get my 1 month soundbite? So it's only going to be a 2 months. You don't get, like, not like a soundbite, but it's text to speech. So like you can add a message, kind of like on Twitch, there are resub messages. There are membership renewal messages, I think, that you can add. I don't know. I think so, because I think I've seen that on other people's streams. And so the thing is, I thought it would be in effect for your renewal, but I think the bot isn't programmed correctly. Like maybe I could message them about it, but like the resub message is for people who are members for 2 or more months. And that's because on Twitch, like when you first get a sub, that's considered month 1. And then when it renews, your first renewal is considered month 2. Like you're starting month number 2. Whereas on YouTube, it's like, oh, you've been a member for a month, which to me makes more sense. Like it's your 1 month anniversary. Whereas on Twitch, your 2 month anniversary is actually means you've been only subscribed for 1 month. Like, for example, when you get married, it's not your 1 year anniversary the day you get married. No, a year later is your 1 year anniversary. So it makes more sense the way YouTube does it. Like after a month, it's your 1 month anniversary. But Twitch is like, oh, after 1 month, it's your 2 month anniversary. And it's like, no, Twitch, no. And so the way these bots are programmed is for Twitch. So it's saying like, oh, on the 2 months. Like, so everything that's a 1 month membership is coming through as a new membership. It's like, okay, that's not how it's supposed to be. The texture of these leaves is so bad, but it's like kind of interesting at the same time. But it's not very blended. I can fix it. we're getting into burnishing territory here. And we still gotta add a bit of pink too. But it's hard for it to stick when it's burnished. It still shows up a bit, but it's just a little trickier. Okay. I'm also comparing it to this one, being like, how different do they look? Then green for the other outline areas. Okay. Oh my god, I might have to pee again. All these liquids. I peed right before the stream, and I've already peed once during stream. Is there a way we can see bunnies with more flowers right now? I want to know what they'll look like. If you go to the member tab on my channel, it does show full floral crown bunny. But the in-between, I don't know where you'd go to see that. They just slowly get more flowers till they have a full floral crown. Vakta, thank you for the 1 month. Conch, should I gamble all my Baybucks? Yes, girl, love that for you. Uh-oh. You designed the bunnies perfectly. Thank you. I feel like their faces are kind of hard to see, but it's tough when it's something so tiny. Oh! Oh my god. Vakta's gifting 10 memberships. Thank you. Oh my god. They're going to Sebastian Loreto, Orion's Belt, A. Manu Velacoop, Emma O'Donnell, Distracted Pop-Tart, Price, Kimberly W, Issa. I like how Issa's just Issa, like. It's like Beyonce, it's one name. Sorrel Marina. That may or may not be 10, but it should be. Strawberries are so cute. Thank you, Daisuke. Gotta go again. Have fun with Taylor and Jacob. Greetings from me. Joke. Love y'all. Bye. See you, Sophie. Here come the subs. Any chance of you uploading Cloak to imprint? My hobby room color scheme is actually based on it, so I'd love a larger print of it. It's possible. There's a lot of older stuff I still want to add on there. So that one might make the cut, actually, because I do quite like that one. Have you heard this saying, black cat, give me good luck? No. I like that, though. I've only ever heard people be like, oh, it's bad luck if a black cat crosses your path. Okay, bust out some reds. I mean, yeah, let's do the red strawberries next. This actually might be a good chance to go pee. this one looks, well, it's hard to get really dark colors in these Prismacolors. You gotta use something else, like dark brown, dark gray, dark purple. There aren't really purples in this drawing. I don't think I want to add that, if I can avoid it. No blues, no purples. Also, BRB gotta pee. I should have watered the flowers. Look, I'm trying to get into the habit of watering them in the evenings, but then I forget, so that I try to do it in the morning. And I water like low to the ground so they're not getting water all over them, because you don't want the sun to just roast them. But then I like forget to do it in the evenings, and the ones that are in direct sunlight especially need some water, you know. Joking, a little bit. Now I have all the points. Favorite stage of art process? Coloring. And then I guess for different mediums, there can be different stages to the coloring, but outlining is fun too, although I don't do that much line art these days. Like inking specifically, although inking can be stressful too. I hate trying to come up with the concept, and like the part that requires the heavier thinking is definitely my least favorite. Okay, I've got a lot of reds here. Let's just start and see where this goes. Let's use this little strawberry here as the test subject. So this should be lighter. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep the lighting generic, so just lighter in the middle. I kind of originally pictured one side of the strawberry being darker, but I'm trying to not have a distinct light source. So let's not do that. This red would be more of a blending color, I think. We need to go more extreme with the highlights. Like, we can pretty much just go to pink at this point, probably. Part of me is slightly regretting not using the more textured paper, but at the same time, I don't want it to look too textured. I want some of the pencil texture, but not an obnoxious amount. Oh God. I want it a little dark around the seeds, and then there's a little highlight. Almost need my white sharpened again, but it's so small. And maybe I don't want to use pure white either. Maybe I should be using like a light pink. Just gonna sharpen it. And these strawberries look, they shine juicy, they shine. Or at least maybe I don't need the ring all the way around, but maybe like the bottom wood where I would catch the light. Because the seeds are kind of pressed in, you know? That's a bit of what I'm trying to capture. I know this is so small, you probably can't even really tell what I'm doing here. Like there can be a bit of shadow above the seed. Because picture the seed being in a little dip in the strawberry. And then a bit of highlight on the underside. Mayhaps. Now this is my darkest red. I can use a little bit of green in the shadows too, because we got green in here. I also took out a brown. That's a bit of a warmer shadow color. Look at chat. It's all heist. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in with a brighter red just to sort of blend stuff out. Because the middle had a pinky color, the outer edges are brown. It's like, we don't want to lose too much of the redness of the strawberry. Does that look too extreme? I don't know. And then I guess for the outline, more brown. I definitely want some yellow in there, actually. Or like this light orange color. Might be a little late for that. Maybe like on the edges. Ooh. Ooh, okay. And then the seeds. Maybe to this desaturated orangey color. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. What's a geek ear? Conch, can we be besties? No. Now go wash up, BB. You're looking a little rough. Oh my god, if this was a person, I'd get naked and make love to it. Way to go, Bales. Y'all are horny. I mean, if I go outside the line like that, I don't really have to erase it because it'll get erased after it's scanned. But like, you kind of want the original to look good too. What time is it? 1:43, okay. That's cute. I like it. I like that. Now that I know what I'm doing, I can just jump straight into this pink for the middle. And add in some of that orange as well. Just kind of like in patches. No real rhyme or reason except that it's mostly staying in the highlighted areas. And use the light pink. Under each seed. The conch is just crusted shut and hasn't ever had a lover since Eisenhower. That's why she's salty. Stay shut, bitch. It won't show me tag names, so it's like blank won the duel, and I'm like, who? Who won the duel? Ugh. Okay, now that dark red for the upper part of the seeds. I'm like, all right, I colored one strawberry. I'm done. Don't make me color the rest of them. Instead of doing the entire outline in the dark red, I feel like it makes more sense to use like this. and then add the darkness to the top only, because otherwise it feels too dark on the bottom. Oh my god, this red pencil feels so creamy. Crimson red. Shout out Crimson Red. The seeds actually look sunken to me in the small strawberry. Good. Perry Conch, no, my child. For you ate yesterday, go to sleep. Oh, should I get lunch today? No. Does anyone else's emotes get like squished? Like Bayconch and Perry are all one word, so I can't actually see the emotes most of the time when people use them. Ugh. Like the lack of space makes me not be able to see it. But why? Rude. Hey, Kiamusuku. Wait, the giving worked? Kate gave 150 Baybucks to Mariono. Isn't Nastina generous? These seeds look huge. Like, yes, this is supposed to be like, kind of cartoony, but these are... Work it, work it. I'm just so distracted. I can't wait for my friends to get here. Baylee gave us a potty break. 2, in fact. Okay, this seed shading is helping it look a little smaller.
I'm a little ducky swimming in the water. I'm a little ducky swimming in the water. I am very tiny, far, far in the distance. I'm a little ducky swimming in the water.
Them seeds look nice and deep. Actually, wait, before we do the lighter red, like the saturated red, let's do a bit of shadow. And then we'll use that other red to just blend it all out. This must be the same artist who sings "I'm Your Dream Girl." I keep waiting for it, and then I'm like, this is not that song. I'm your dream girl. Hi everyone, I hope Jacob is coming. I love rewatching old vlogs of younger Baylee at Disney stores. It is Jacob and Taylor. Although I don't know if I'm really going to vlog any of it. But, you know. I don't want to be like, oh, you're coming over to my house. That means you have to be vlogged. Friends coming to your house, like, was my invitation sent to an old email or something? Best day ever song. The best day ever. Okay, let's get in a bit of this. A little extra shadow here. And now let's go in with that more saturated red. Breathe some life into this bad boy. I didn't think these strawberries could get any juicier. I should never underestimate Baylee. We like it juicy around here. Around these parts. I like 'em real thick and juicy, so find that juicy double. Makes a lot's in trouble, begging for a piece of that bubble. 3D strawberry effect.
It's the month of June and you know what that means. Everything is gay now, yes, everything.
Bring some of this dark red inwards a little bit. Right now it feels like a little flat with shading on the edges. Although not that I'm trying to make this super 3D looking. What is this, Mario? But I don't know what else I was gonna say there. Just butts. She got them buns.
It's the month of June and you know what that means. Everything is gay now, yes, everything.
A little bit of shadow under the leaves, you know. Looking at OBS to see what it looks like from a distance. Whoa! Okay. I kind of like this scritchy unblended look too. Okay. Next. I'm saving the other big boy for last. I'm excited for the pretty pink ones. A Baylee fandom name. You're the Baybays. The Baybaes. With a space in the middle. Hey, Baybays. You sound like a Minecraft ghost when you laugh like that. Wait, how did I laugh? I don't even remember. At least Baybays is what we've been saying on Twitch for years. Baybays.
Nice.
Is that a nice to the Baybays? Could be directed at the art, I suppose. Nice. I can't even do that. Okay, let me stop before I drive people up the wall with my noises. Conch, can I be your bae? No. Don't call me baby anymore. Don't call my number. Don't call me over. Don't call me baby anymore. What a throwback. I'm gonna find a hole and crawl in it. Hey, smart demon. I can't spell how you laughed. It's like... I do so many laughs that I don't even know. Are you, Taylor, and Jacob gonna sit in a circle and take turns farting on my photograph, you sick fucks? I cannot believe the way I'm being treated. I think we already burned all your photos. That night we were doing that voodoo ritual. Reminds me of the evil lady in Barbie Swan Lake movie, obscure reference, but she sounds just like her. Conch, do you like Baylee? Of course, dumbass. Good answer, Conch. Take a chill pill. What? I was just reading chat. I guess I did say voodoo ritual. Burned them with your farts. It was a bit of a shart and then it just corroded the photo. In June, no less. This explains that underwear that has flamethrower embroidered on it. Christian did make a sweater. On the back it says C-bomb, like C as in Christian. So C-bomb, Brazo, and the C-bomb is in flame font. So it's like 3 different colors. Like a flame font. It made me think of it. C-bomb. Okay, shadow around seeds. Which color was that? Oh, the one I'm holding. Actually, let's do the lighter color first because I kind of like to overlap it a bit. And in that order. I feel like my eyes are unfocusing a bit, like a zoning out kind of unfocus. So I'm like, oh my god, don't tell me I'm gonna need reading glasses soon. It's almost like I'm not looking directly at what I'm drawing. I'm kind of using my peripheral vision. No! I'm too young for reading glasses. I mean, I can read just fine. Something about this artwork. Okay, and now we're going to take the saturated red. Like, look how blah the color looks here versus, like, this color. It needs a little bit of zhuzh. Add a little bit of spice. Hey, JDK. Sahara, now there's an idea. Oh, said, make a Baylee voodoo doll and teach her a lesson.
What does it take to be a member? Besides being a moron, huh?
I almost regret cutting out the second moron. He's supposed to say, heh, moron. Okay, and the outline.
In goes. Just like I thought. First the fleshy bit, it sticks. Then the slimy bits, they slide about. And when it all goes down my throat, it stick and slide all the way down. Oh no, this is horrible!
I love that soundbite. Oh, the seeds. Baylee got sick and couldn't perform her rendition, so her rendition of Part of Your World is technically me, says Perry. Bifocals? I wouldn't need bifocals.
If I'm lucky,
I don't need
Mr.
glasses
Talent will rub
for regular
his
vision.
tentacles on my art.
Or do you mean like the top half of the bifocal would have no prescription, and then the bottom half would be the prescription half? Or just wear reading glasses on the tip of my nose. I don't want to be gross, but dang, those strawberries are juicy. If we're imagining the pink strawberries are less ripe, we could make them a little bit less shiny looking than the red ones. I mean, they probably will, just because, like, will look less shiny just because they're lighter. Like, I don't want to go too dark with the shadows, you know. And like the highlights probably won't look as highlighty on it because it's a lighter base. Wait, I see a congrats Rio. Oh, almost forgot. I won Fall Guys twice last week. That's like unheard of for me. Nice. Means you're getting better. I'm really sad Solo Extreme is gone now. Last night was the last night of Solo Extreme. Because that would have been so good for live streaming. And now I think it's Hex Trials. Wait, wasn't it?
SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Wasn't it Hex Trials the last time I did a game stream, or am I misremembering? This one I'm going to bring the shading along here as if the pink one is casting a shadow. The song's making me think of the I Don't Think About You at All. Got a zit down here. I'm trying to not scratch it. My hair is tickling it. ASMR with colored pencil. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, this sounds really loud all of a sudden. I don't think about you anymore, but I'm writing a whole song about you. We're alive. I won, I'm not dead. Although half the crew was sent to Davy Jones' locker, the rest escaped with a handful of plunder and a tale of plenty. It'd be kind of fun if each week I changed the wording on the heist. That's one of those things you kind of need like an employee for. Christian, every week change the wording of the heist. Like this one's pirate themed, it could be different things. Like maybe we're robbing a bank. Maybe we're robbing Perry. Maybe we're eating the rich. Maybe we go underwater and we're robbing goods in the Titanic wreckage. Oh my God, is that them? The doorbell just rang. The doorbell just rang. Wait, let me check. Ah! They're here! Ah! Hold on.
Club member!
All right, well, it was a little earlier than expected, but they're here. So they said they'd be here maybe, they thought around like 3. So I do have to end it, guys. I know it's a little shorter than usual, but I will be streaming on Friday, and that'll be a long one. It'll be a gaming stream. And the strawberries, well, I don't know when I'll finish them. But, yeah. Oh, Angel, thank you for, was that a 1 month or a new? I think I said 1 month. Thank you for the 1 month. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, sorry for the abrupt ending. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back on Friday. Goodbye.